Hello students, welcome back to my video. So we have started the chapter number 4, natural numbers and whole numbers, right? And I have done the recap exercise up to question number 5. So today I will start the question number 6. If you subtract 5 from 50, okay? If you subtract 5 from 50, that means 50 minus 5 times. That means you have to do this operation 5 times. Then what will be left? What is the answer? You have to find out. So when you subtract 5 times 50 with 5, then it will be what? Let's see. Okay students, you can see subtract 5 from 50 5 times. That means 5 times of 5. That means 5 times 5 means 5 into 5, it is 25. So you have to subtract this 25 from 50. So it is 50 minus 25 is 25. So 25 is left. So this is the answer. Okay. So question number 7, on dividing 400 by 16, what will be the remainder? So it's very easy, you can divide it by yourself, right? So question number 8, in a company, every employee gets a salary in 5 digits. Okay, the employees are getting the salary in 5 digits. So what will be the maximum salary of an employee here? So maximum salary will be what? So here it is clearly mentioned that the salary of the employee are in 5 digits. So maximum salary you have to find out. So maximum salary means the largest 5 digit number you have to write it. That will be the maximum salary, because the salary is not more than 5 digits. That means the largest 5 digit number will be the maximum salary, the largest salary. Okay. Students, here you can see employee salary given in 5 digits. So the maximum salary means the largest 5 digit number. So the maximum salary will be what? 99,999, because it is the largest 5 digit number. Understood? Next, question number 9. A North Indian thali is sold for rupees 80. So you thali, you know. So thali means when you go in a hotel or restaurant, one big thali is given. Okay, it will be North Indian thali or the South Indian thali. In thali you will get all the rice, chapati, different types of vegetables, okay, curry, then chutney, everything is there. So the North Indian thali is rupees 80 and South Indian thali is sold for rupees 100. Okay, the cost of South Indian thali is more. So in a party, 20 of each type are ordered. So 20 thali of each. That means 20 in North Indian thali and 20 South Indian thali are ordered. How much money will be paid to the restaurant? Okay, so you have to calculate the total money. So this is very practical question. See, suppose in your home there is an occasion, function, you have ordered 20 Indian thali and 20 South Indian thali, and cost of one Indian thali is 80 and cost of one South Indian thali is 100. So what is the total bill? So you have to calculate. So how to calculate? Very easy. Let's see this. So students, you can see here, it's very easy to solve this question. Cost of one North Indian thali equal to rupees 80. Then cost of 20 North Indian thali is rupees 80 into 20. So you have to multiply. Okay, you know this method. So to know the more number of things, you have to multiply. So 80 into 20 is what? 1600. Then cost of one South Indian thali is rupees 100. Then cost of 20 South Indian thali is what? Rupees 100 into 200, 20, that means 2000. Now total money paid to the restaurant is what? You have to add both these numbers, both the total numbers. So 1600 plus 2000 is what? Rupees 3600. This is the answer. Understood? Now next question number 10. Ritu broke her piggy bank and counted the rupees 5 rupees and 10 rupees coins. So I think all of you have piggy bank in your home where you deposit all your money, right? You get from your parents, you deposit all the money. Okay. So here Ritu broke the piggy bank after when the piggy bank is full. So she broke the piggy bank and counted the 5 rupees and 10 rupees coin. So only 5 rupees and 10 rupees coins were there. Then there are what? 100 5 rupee coins. Okay, number of 5 rupee coins are how many? 100 5 rupee coins and 50 10 rupee coins. So 10 rupee coins were how much? How many? 50 10 rupee coins. So how much money does Ritu have in all? So you have to calculate the total money Ritu have in her piggy bank. Okay, how to do this? So you have to multiply 5 into 100 because 5 rupee coins are 100 coins. So 5 into 100 and 10 rupee coins are 50. So 50 into 10. Then you have to total all the numbers. Then it will be the final money. So students, you can see here, you have to write in this way. Number of 5 rupee coins in Ritu's piggy bank is how many? 100 number of coins are there. 5 rupee coins. Then amount of 5 rupee coins in Ritu's piggy bank is what? How many money? Amount is money. How many money of 5 rupee coin? So you have to multiply 5 into 100. So it is 500 rupees of 5 rupee coin. The number of 10 rupee coins in Ritu's piggy bank is what? How many 10 rupee coin? 50 10 rupee coins are there. So what is the total money? What is the amount of 10 rupee coins in piggy bank? It is, you have to multiply 10 into 50. So it is again 500 rupees. So total money Ritu have in all is how many? You have to add this number and this number. So 500 plus 500 is rupees 1000. So 1000 rupees was in the piggy bank of Ritu. Understood? So in this way you can solve this question. So students, I have solved all the questions up to question number 10. Only 7 number is your homework. So I think you have understood the question. So write all the questions nicely in your notebook. Understood? So that's all for today. We'll go to next topic in the next video. Okay, thank you.